right, follow me back here. All right. So today we're going to show you the fastest, easiest way to catch fish in any area. Whether you just moved into a new neighborhood and you want to see what's in the ponds and canals in your area, or whether you just want to catch fish, you have people in town, this is the fastest, most consistent, cheapest way to constantly catch stuff no matter where you are, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here, I'm just going to buy a simple Mustang, $1.59, size number 1 hook. I'm going to buy 2 different ones actually. Now the reason I'm buying those sizes, because that's all they have. Just kidding. But they're missing a couple other sizes. Obviously the fishing is really good down here in Florida, so tackle has been getting sold out like crazy, but we're past that. We're gonna go ahead and dive right into the action in a second, but I'm gonna show you. Okay, so now I have my hooks. I'm gonna grab just a couple little sinkers. Okay, that's all we need. Then we're gonna follow me to the bobber section. Your shoe need to be tied. And we're gonna show you real quick how to tie a knot, because Lauren's gonna tie her shoes. No, I'm just kidding. So right away we come into the bobber section. I don't know if you can see this right here, Cam. They have all different sizes, okay? We don't know what the area we're gonna fish. We're just gonna go out and find a couple canals and see what happens. If I need to make a long cast, I'm gonna use a larger bobber, something about the size of a golf ball, because I'm gonna use the weight of this to project my bait even further. I prefer to use tiny bobbers so I can see the bite. So if we're fishing close, I'm gonna grab a couple of these. They're 30 cents. You know what? We got 4 of those. We got 4 of these. Okay, so we have these. She's gonna grab those because I'm getting worms. We're gonna go ahead and get these type of worms right here. That's why you don't bite your fingernails, because these will end up in your stomach. But that's a whole nother story. So now I've got some worms here. Whenever you're buying worms, this is real critical. You go into the tackle store, somebody's selling you worms, you want to make sure your worms are alive, okay? So I just come in, tap them down the counter like that. And I try not to spill it over the floor of the place. And then see that? See how they're moving? I mean, that just shows me they're alive. If they're not alive, they smell really bad and they don't work as well, in my opinion. I don't know how many come in here, but we're just gonna take a wild guess. Gonna show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 20. So they guesstimate roughly 30 worms in a bag. I figure we're gonna catch at least, Laura, how many fish are we gonna catch?
60.
We're gonna catch 60 fish.
No. Wait, how many do you have?
30 in a box. So I'll get 4 of these.
120.
Kid's amazing. So we're gonna get 120 fish, or get 120 bites. There's this. Lauren, you have that tackle ready? Girl, have you lost your bobbers? You know what? Get 2 more of those, just in case I need to make one of those really far casts and get away from a seagull or something. Let me grab my money. It's kind of important. Lauren, you got this? Just kidding. Let me grab some. Now, another thing is, depending on what type of leader you have, I'm gonna show you that real fast. I've already bought leader the other day in the truck, so I'm not gonna waste a bunch of money on it, because you only need 3 feet of line to make a leader. But what I like to do is come back. For fresh water, I don't think it matters, because the water is already dirty. Down here in South Florida, it's brown. But I like to stick to clear stuff. I don't follow through with all the gimmick, pink line, purple line. I've never seen pink and purple and red and colors in the wild like that. So I like something clear and cheap. You know, for $7, $8, I can buy enough leader to last me a lifetime. Any of the companies that have clear line, to me, they're all the same. I really have no preference. I don't care if it's A&E, if it's Momoy, it's Suffix, whatever you want to call it. What we got here? Obviously we overbought. We bought a lot more than we needed to, but still, for $20, we're out there fishing. We're gonna have lots of action. You're gonna see it in a second. It's gonna be cool. Right, Mike? Now, those of you who don't know, Mike can't hear half of what I'm saying. He just nods his head half the time at me. Right, Mike?
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Catch a bunch.
See? Back in the day when I used to come in here, Mike, we had this routine. I mean, Mike's known me ever since I was a little child, and which wasn't very long ago. And he knows, he normally looks at me, do I want the receipt? Hey, no, it's like our little subliminal message, or do we normally hide the receipt? So that way I don't get in trouble when I go home and somebody finds out I've been fishing all day. All right? All right, we'll see you in the water. Thanks, Mike.
You come and rattle my cage. I win the battle, but I won't win the war. You leave me lost in a daze. Unstoppable, you're unstoppable.
All right, so here we are, bam, we're back just like that. Out of the tackle store, out into a nice place to fish. These culverts, canal systems, that's what we're targeting. We're gonna hop around to a few different spots, but we're just jump into the action. So now I have my worms here. Okay, we've got our hook, our rig set up, and if you want to see how to set all this up, we're going to leave a link in the bio in the bottom, and you can go ahead and see how to do this, how to rig your rod. But for now, let's get into the fishing. And the reason we're using these long shanked hooks is that basically becomes our leader in case there's some fish down there with sharp critters with sharp teeth. That'll get them in the corner of their mouth. She's trying to beat me, so let's come on. What we're gonna do first is we're not gonna walk right up to the shore. We're gonna stay them back a little bit. We're gonna make our cast, because a lot of times that's how you catch your bigger fish, before you scare them and spook them out of the area. She's going with her bobber a little closer to the top of the water column. I'm going down the bottom because I think that's where the big mama is. Come on. Boom, just like that. Matter of seconds. Some type of fish. Oh, I got a big mudfish or something. Oh my gosh. Lauren, I need you to bring your line over the top of me. Come here. No, not my line. I got a good fish. Here, come over here. Get your line off mine. Where is it? Yeah. Yes! Shoot! Did it get enough? Oh. 20-pound leader. How many of you can guess what that was? I got no idea. Not in the boat yet. Not in the boat yet. You run down there and get it. Oh, no, I don't. Oh. Reach out and grab it by the neck.
I'm going to.
I'm going to eat that thing. You guys want to see a catch, clean, and cook garfish? We're going to go home. We'll show you how to clean this later, because that thing's nice and wide. I want to eat it. She doesn't lose it. These are really slippery. Just grab them like that. Okay. And that thing is hooked good. It's like a 1 in a million scenario. But I lost 4 or 5 of them. Just getting a good shot. Good time.
You owe $20 too.
Thought she forgot. All right, so grab your line out of my way and clean this fish off.
Oh, where's my fish?
And that sucker right there is going in the cooler, baby. Whoa! Catch another one. We'll see if we catch one more fish here. Let's go to another hole because they're not really biting here. I mean, they're biting, but
You just can't catch them.
my gosh. Did you see that? Did you see that one? I thought smoke your bobber. Might not even need worms. Looks like a largemouth bass. But, oh, come on. Flying baby snakeheads. Now, a couple of you wrote in and asked me if live worms work for snakeheads. It's 2 and 2 casts. What do you think? Like piranhas. So another cool thing is, see how long that hook is, what we were talking about earlier? That becomes its leader. That fish has razor sharp teeth, and that leader helps it go like this, and he can't grind on it and break me off. I'm gonna go back to the truck and grab another, I'm gonna put him in the cooler. That's what I'm gonna say. You didn't see that? You didn't see that white mouth, did you, Cam?
I saw it.
That normally doesn't happen. They must have adjusted that chain and raised the height of that chain, because I used to hurdle those a couple hours ago, but I'm back. You wonder why I'm breathing so heavy? So I'm catching all the fish. Lots of action. What you're gonna see in this video, non-stop action, baby. Lauren tried to take my spot. Reach in there, grab that little wiggler. Now, 20-pound leader. It's a little heavy. These fish are heavy too. That way I can pull them up the side of the canal bank when I catch the big one. Lauren's playing around with small fish. I'm not into that. I'm trying to dominate. Okay, hit the water. I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I casted that time, whatever, I kind of like completely freaked out. Whatever, what was that? I completely freaked out. Whatever was over there, because when I hit, I saw it boil under the water. I really didn't mean to. Oh, a little nibble. Gotcha, baby. Back on. It was a bigger fish, I think. That other one I just horsed in. There's. Trying to get him over the weeds. That's why I used that bigger leader, so I can pull him through the bushes. That joker inhaled it. So I'm gonna run back to the truck, grab another bait. See you in a second. Now, the reason we like to do this is these fish taste really good. They taste great. Watch out for that cable. You're gonna walk into it. They taste really good. A lot of people don't realize how good they are. And it's fun, it's a lot of action, and it's consistent. You know, I don't care if you have little kids or anything. See how, I mean, we're catching stuff every cast. We're about to run out of worms, saw how many worms we bought. So, we're gonna do this all day and see what we can come up with.